Hello everyone, Surat here, and what you are seeing is Ring King. This is the second attempt I've had at an intro of this because the first attempt the intro went on just way too long. So, I'm going to sum up what I'm going to be doing here, and if any of you care about the why and the inspiration for doing this, stick around after I get done taking on the first set of league challenges here, the Rookie League. That's right, what I'm going to be doing, I've already trained, as of the time I originally recorded this, I'd already trained up my boxer to like 32 some odd skill points. So I figured it was time to take on the Rookie League. And yeah, why not turn that into an actual, very brief Let's Play series that will be spread out over a couple of weeks because it takes an insane amount of time. But anyway, for those of you that don't know Ring King, it is the other boxing game that was on the Nintendo Entertainment System, where pretty much everyone knows Punch-Out, which is not actually a boxing simulator as it is a glorified rhythm game. You heard me right, I call it a rhythm game. A boss rush rhythm game. Anyway. But, yeah, not too many people seem to know about this one. So I was inspired to do my own run of it. Don't worry, you won't be seeing the initial, 40-some-odd fights I had to get through to, get to the point where I could take on the Rookie League, but you will be seeing the Rookie League, and then after I get done, with this video, I will be putting up a training montage. But anyway, that's enough of that. So let's go ahead and I will cut out the original intro to the original video I made, splice this to it, and you can see me take on the Rookie League. So I will be back in just 1 second. And past me knows nothing of the new intro, so don't be surprised if I mention things that, mention other things. But like I said, if you want to stick around after I take on the Rookie League, I will explain the why and the purpose of this particular Let's Play, other than just straight out entertainment. So I will be back shortly. So anyway, let's hit the ranking. I went the long way for that button. Oh well. Okay, and now my password. So like I said, it kinda makes the game a little easy. Notice I'm 36-0 at this point, with 32 power points. So anyway, let's actually take on the Rookie League and see just how badly I beat up on some of the meatballs we get at the very beginning. I believe the boss of the champion of the Rookie League will still pose us a problem. But anyway, and I don't care what anybody says, speed is completely useless in this game. It's only good for a little bit and then you start getting punched and then it all goes away. So anyway, you coming? No? Clever tactic of staying out of range of my fists. Please just pop back up. Please at least stay up for 2 or 3 hits. And we will go into round 2 with him flat on his back. So anyway, you see how fast my bar moves up with Turbo Controller. Means I am now fully healed and he is stuck at half health to begin round 2. And that's probably it for Rookie 1. It is it for Rookie 1. So Rookie 4 has slightly better stats, has a grand total of 13 of them compared to my 32. And sometimes you get to do fun things like that if you catch them off guard. Of course, he could counter that by just, landing a solid hit while I'm moving in like that. That does me absolutely no good. Although it does look neat. Because it doesn't wear down any more of his stamina to just take one punch and fall. And I think he's down in round 1. He is. The bell was not there to save him. So now we have Rookie 3. Who's doing a number on me right out the gate. I've found that if you do what I'm doing here, just kind of circle around them and throw a few punches at them at each stop, basically, they have a hard time, even if they're beating the stuffing out of you to begin with. If you can do this, you'll generally be in better shape. It seems like they have a much harder time defending against it if you keep circling around them. So yeah, I am a little over-leveled for this group. Just a tad. Yeah, didn't mean to hug. Should have done a lot more damage to me than it did. Oh well. That might be enough to take him down. And I should mention that movement in this game is a little bit weird. If you move in the direction directly toward or directly away from your opponent, you'll move forward or backward. But if you move to the side away from them, you'll kind of do that little half circle thing around them. And this guy has 25 stat points and is the boss of Rookie 1. Now, I am not grossly overleveled. I am overleveled. Don't get me wrong. And this is definitely going to go to round 2. We both charged at each other. Just kind of swung past each other there. But he will be stuck at around half health. Maybe a little, yeah, a little bit over. But I am at full. And that should get me the championship. And it did. So there we go. We now have a new password. And from here on out, he is now officially Rookie 1 champion. So next time I start him up in training, I don't know if he'll have the belt or not. We will have to see. Maybe I will record the next training I have to do to get the other 18 or so stat points to take on the US League. But there we go. Still undefeated, Rookie champion. We will be back with more of this eventually. I don't know when I'm going to get around to recording all the other stuff, but there we have it. So anyway, take care, folks. I will see you back next time through all the head trauma here. Later. So yeah, that was me just kind of storming through the Rookie League. Not a big deal there, but you saw there were the US and then the World Leagues to go. And I will be getting to those in due time. All the fights I fight from here on out I will record and at least post, training montage style things of me getting from 32 power points to 50 and then to 99. But that's going to take a while, so don't expect these videos to come out with any strict regularity or anything like that. But, now as to the why, and I can afford to ramble here since you've already seen the main content of the video, some of you are familiar with the YouTube Let's Player for, I don't know if he still does anything for Something Awful, I'd have to ask him one of these days. But he started out on Something Awful, he does YouTube, Let's Play, blah blah blah. A guy named Frankomatic. He's been around a while. Kinda one of the... Really, he was the first Let's Player I ever watched. Little bit of useless trivia for you there. Anyway, he started doing his own series of Ring King. So I thought, oh, that's kinda neat, and when I recorded this, I think he had already beaten the US Challenge, so I started out a good ways behind him. But anyway, just to see what the difference was between me playing it and him playing it, because I use a turbo controller, an original Super Nintendo ASCII pad turbo controller, and I connected up to my PC with a Super Smart Joy Super Nintendo to USB controller converter. So I had a theory that using turbo buttons would be kind of broken for this game, and as you saw through the US, or you saw through the Rookie League, it definitely is something that kind of breaks the game a little bit just because of how much health you can recover so quickly. So I thought, you know what, I'm going, I've played the game for a while, and I sent Frankomatic a couple of tweets with my progress, and he said, I wonder if you can import a boxer versus a boxer type thing. And it turns out you can. So what I thought is, why not? I will record my own run through Ring King, and at the end, one of the two of us, if he's still interested after the length of time it's going to take me to do this, one of the two of us can actually go in and input both our boxers at their max stats and have them fight each other. And record it for posterity or whatever you want to do. So there's why I decided to pick this game when somebody else I watch pretty regularly is also doing it. So anyway, yeah. This should be mildly interesting. Probably much more for you guys than it will be for me once I'm into the 70 to 80 match range and I realize I have another 70 or 80 to go. Yeah, it's going to take a while. you do not gain very many stat points from your fights. When you first start out, you have to fight 3 matches, and then you gain 1 stat point after you win 3. Then you have to fight 4 matches, and you win 2 stat points when you win 4. But then when you win the next 5, you get 3. So your first 12 matches, you've gained 6 stat points. After that, for every 3 matches you win, you gain 2 stat points, until you turn the system off, turn it back on, and enter a password, at which point you go back to the started, 3 for 1, then 4 for 2, then 5 for 3, and then you go back to 3 for 2. So yeah, it's going to take a while. But anyway, this should just be an interesting experiment, if nothing else. But yeah, that's all I really had to say about it. Just a fun little thing I decided to do because somebody else is already doing it. Points for complete lack of originality, I know. But anyway, yeah. The next video you see will be a training montage of me getting from the point here, the point you saw me end Rookie 1, till I have 50 stat points so I can take on, the US League, because the top guy in the US League, unsurprisingly enough, has about a 50 stat points. Anyway, take care everyone. I will see you back next time for whatever it is that's coming up on the channel. I think Star Wars. We'll see though. Later all.